Hello and welcome to another model review. I swear this is like the fourth model I've recorded tonight. I've been doing a lot of other ones, but anyway, getting to the model. This is a Hogan Wings Boeing 747-8F. I think I said the scale, 1/200 scale, right? I don't remember. Anyway, so here's the model. I gotta say, this has gotta be one of my most favorite models. It's very, very cool. Honestly, another thing too is this model is much cooler than the Skymarks one. Alright, taking a closer look at this model. Starting with the nose, let me bend this camera up. This model actually sits pretty high. Light's kind of blinding, but there is... Yeah, it's hard to tell, but there is windshield wipers there. You see the nose piece, so this nose displane actually folds upwards, similar to what the Antonov does. Looking around, I don't think it has any sensors. I think that little dot right there is actually a light. You have some doors. This is actually an escape door. This is a regular boarding door. You have the logo. Rear windows. There actually is a cabin. It's like, it actually, let me think. So I think it's like 3 seats by 3 seats. So it's similar to like a plane, like a 737. It's like, if you look at it, oh, this is gonna be actually hard to look. If you look at the top, it's a little bit hard to tell. But the very top, the hump of the 787 or 747 is the same size as the 737. Anyway, continue along this model. You get the logo, another light right there. So I guess one of them is since this wing's so big and there's 4 engines, I guess it just gets that outer engine. So this model has some very detailed wings. It's also the same age as the 787 model I just recently reviewed, the Hogan Wings version. Kind of dusty on the wing. Leading edge, slats, you got 2 engines. Here, I'm gonna try to just take it off the stand. There, that'd be easier. Rake wingtip, ailerons, spoilers, flaps, and interesting enough, an inner aileron. So this actually has 2 ailerons per wing. So the main one and another one. Not sure what the second one's for, but it just exists. Not much side detail. Well, not much. There's actually quite a bit. This plane's actually very sparkly. They put a lot of glitter in this plane. That's for sure. Coming to the back. Okay, actually I just figured out that those little dots are actually lights. Those are actually windows. Yeah, that makes more sense. So those dots are actually little windows to just look at the wing. Like, it just has some purpose, like if an emergency happens, somebody can look over the wing. Instead of from looking from the cockpit, they can just go into the storage or the cargo hold and look at one of these windows. We have another boarding door. We have the tail. Very nice. All 4 of these engines are very detailed. They do spin, but I'm not going to try spinning them because they're pretty tiny. Oh yeah, I think there's another thing from that side. Oh yeah, right here. So they do have a lower cargo hold. You see that little box right there. along with 2 udders right there. Moving to this side. Getting comfortable in my chair real fast. Same exact look. You have the landing lights right there. More engine views. You have the chevrons. And we have a right back here an upper cargo door as well. And as one connects with the one at the front. So the entire plane is empty on the inside. Until you get up here where this hump, it's like about this far. And after that, this is just material. There's actually a guest room back there in some variances. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let me get out some other models and show you a size comparison. Oh yeah, one more thing. I forgot to do the top and bottom. Jeez, I almost forgot. Alright, so here is top view. You can see right behind the cockpit windows, there's actually an escape hatch. Middle of the model. This model, it does not look like it has any lights, like a strobe light. Although it has lights in the end of the wing, so actually here. Right wingtip, you can see there's lights right there. Just painted on there. Moving up, see cargo door, the tail, and the horizontal stabilizers. Moving on to the bottom. So this model does come with gear, but I had the same problem with the other Hogan model. That it's just kind of hard. Like when you put these closed doors in, it's hard to get them out, so just leave them in there. Imports right there, there's 4 of them. The logo to the brand. The hole for the stand. More landing gear stuff. It's got a shadow here. And yeah, that's it. It does have a really detailed APU, like really detailed. Like it's actually 3D, it's not painted. Okay, now let's get to the size comparison. I'm kind of holding this weird, am I? Yeah, it's better. Size comparison time. So here it is, next to some other models. I would get the Qantas out, but I don't feel like it, so I'm just going to compare what I have. Honestly, the only models I have at the moment are 747, 787, and 737 MAX 8s. Hopefully, in the coming month, I'll have some different models, actually. Anyway, size comparison, 737 MAX 8. Quite small. I don't think you can fit the fuselage of a 737 inside this plane, but you can fit one of the engines. In fact, I guess you can fit at least, what, if you look at the picture right there, how wide it is, it could probably fit like 2 engines side by side inside the scene. I guess you can fit a lot of these engines in there until you hit the maximum takeoff weight. Anyway, while next to it, you can actually set that model on the wing. That's how big the wing of a 747-8 is. This is more or less the same length of a 737-8. Or MAX 8 and 800. And of course, you've seen this comparison more than enough times next to the 787. Anyway, that is this model's review. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video.